This Friday. I think it's time I put this DJI Pocket 3 to work. I gotta get the stuff ready. Gotta go to Friday prayer. Trying to do better in terms of vlogging for myself. Trying to get comfortable, man. This is hard, right? I've been vlogging for what? Man, it's going about 6 years now. And still not comfortable. But I gotta work on it. Every time I feel like it's, everything's going my way, there's always something that brings me down. And I think it's just the way, to keep me humble. I've been trying to motivate Errol. Errol's been wanting to vlog, and I've been telling him, just do it, so that way you can work on yourself. I'm working on myself. This is one of my therapy sessions, right? Me vlogging is therapy for me. As somebody in his 40s, I'm a father of 2 kids. You kind of see everything that you do and the difference between parenting styles or just actions in itself comparing yourself to your parent. Everything that you say you wouldn't do, you do in terms of, mannerisms and stuff like that. The funny part is when they say, wait till you have a child of your own, you know how you feel like you're gonna do the exact same thing. And I have not done anything that my parents have done. It's always just wait till you hit this moment and you'll see how it feels. All of those moments have come and passed, and it hasn't been the same because it's a different era. And to be frank, my parents never really knew me or never understood me. I'm a second generation Indonesian American, and I kind of have to learn stuff on my own. And a lot of stuff I've done is by observing their mistakes. And their mistakes is quite common from what I see in the Indonesian community. Parents who are my age now, and I see them repeating the same mistake because they moved here very young. And they still don't get it. They want to raise their kids like they're back in Indonesia. We're not in Indonesia, we're in America. And so the mindset of how kids are is very different from them growing up. Especially if you're growing up in the 80s and 90s, it's a whole different world, even if you, in America, born and raised in America, to today. I'm not the perfect parent, and I'm far from it. But one of the things they don't get is the importance of connecting with your child. And connecting means really understanding your kid, right? It's not just talking to them, tell them what they should know or what they should do. That's not connecting, right? Connecting is understanding what motivates your child, what interests your child. You can't expect them to think the way you do, and they've never been through the same situation that you have, or what you went through. Build that trust with them, build that connection. That's key. So many parents is just telling their kids what to do, and when that happens, the connection is lost. Because as they get older, they'll see many times what their parents are telling them isn't the right thing to do. And it's just making the situation worse. One of the things that I want to try to prevent is him having a dual identity. Having to act a certain way at home in terms of hiding who he is, right? Because that's the scary part. If he's hiding who he really is, then we won't know how he's thinking, what he's going into. My view on the Indonesian community, and I'm not attacking anybody, but this is from my 40 years of being alive, is it's very toxic. It's not welcoming. You do have your nice people, right? So you'll have the few people that you can trust. But all in all, the rest of them are always trying to bring people down, right? Or they're always trying to one-up you. You do something, they're trying to see how much they're better than somebody else. You do something that, they can't understand how you achieved it, they're gonna say that you did wrong things to achieve it. Whether it's buying a car or house, whatever, they're gonna say that it's you did something bad or illegal. I mean, growing up, I always felt attacked, right? Maybe that was because of what I was always being told or whatever from my parents, but there was never a positive image that was portrayed about my family. I kind of understand now on why certain things happen to my parents because of their personalities, but I kind of understand why they were disliked. And that kind of went off on me because now I always had the feeling of it's me against the world. There's nobody on my side. People are always judging me based on my parents, which I'm I have nothing to do with it. Like I can't control their actions. I don't know what they're doing too, and I'm not. It's none of my business.